That's better. It is freaking cold today. The wind's blowing between like 12 and 15 miles an hour, I'd say. I'm not sure what the wind chill is, but it's rather cold today, and this is the first day that I've gotten out the little winter coat. So I'm about to head over to the farm. I had an interview this morning for a podcast called The Ranch. So I'm kind of interested to see how that turns out to be and listen to it. So I'm gonna head over to the farm, see what's going on. This is the engine air filter. This is the cab filter. They really made it easy changing the air filters on the new 8Rs. I mean, it's literally just as easy as turn a knob and pull out the filter for the cab filter. And it's basically just as easy up front too. You just lift the hood up and you can pull the engine air filter right out. I see that it's starting to rain. Now yesterday for us, we figured it was too wet to go harvest, but I know that we saw several other people who were out, but it was pretty muddy. The ones that we did see out had quite a bit of mud on their wheels, so hopefully once the weather straightens out again and stops raining for 30 seconds, we can get out there and shell some more. So I just got done transferring my soybeans that were in the M&W Little Red wagon over to my Brent grain cart because it's a lot faster to load out of the grain carts than it is out of the wagons. So to save the truck some time, we transferred the beans and made sure that they were all over in the carts where we can unload them quickly. So if we can find a time where we know it's not going to be raining, we can call the trucks and have them come and take my load of beans, and then we'll know for sure exactly how much beans were out there. Well, we decided what was wrong because there was a discrepancy in the yield monitor. Now, the discrepancy comes from what we think being that when we were originally calibrating the yield monitor for soybeans, the combine had that brake issue. So the brakes had locked up, which may have caused a small vibration in the combine, which very well could have resulted in the yield monitor being off, because it was definitely not right, because I had way more bushels than what it said I did in that 11-acre field out there. So I'm gonna back this wagon in, I'm gonna move the auger. We are going to take a load of corn down to Travis's place and put it in steer stuffer. And we gotta load the corn into the feed mill because they are out. I'm gonna hook up the feed mill. We're gonna take it out of the feed bin, which is a smaller one. It is getting pretty low, so we're gonna have to get in there and shovel it out. The corn isn't coming out of the field dry enough to where we can fill it back up yet. But once it gets down to that 15% range, we will fill it up. I believe it's only a 2,000 bushel bin. It really doesn't hold that much, but it's just enough to get us through. See something, Rocket? Go get him. Go get him. Turd. He's just sitting there staring at it.
Must have saw a mouse or something. He's held back the pitch. Mix up another load.
We're saying a 20% chance of snow starting Thursday through Saturday. Snow greater than 1 inch, I should say. Where is he? Where is he, Rocket? Huh? Is he in there? Or is he down there? So we dumped off the last load that was on the feed mill into the steer stuffer down at Travis's place. We're gonna fill it up again because the longer we can go without having to pull the auger out and everything to fill this back up, the better. And I'm not totally sure how much we're gonna have left in there after we're done with this, but it's getting pretty empty. So we're gonna fill this back up, back into the corn crib. Right now they are saying snow, about a 20% chance the next few days. So really hope not, because we still got soybeans that have to go out. Some of you have asked in the past why we use that extra auger instead of just using the one that's on the feed mill. Well, the loading auger on the feed mill is pretty wore, so whenever we drop it any lower than it already is, the corn just sits and spins and the auger doesn't do anything. So we use that other auger so that we can maintain the same level on the loading auger. Then that way the corn still loads pretty fast. Otherwise, it takes a long time. If you lower it than where the sitting position is, it takes a long time to load. So this is a lot faster and easier to do. Another reason is that the loading auger probably won't fit under this unloading auger on the bin. We've got mineral that we took out of the poly bin, and we're gonna dump it into the feed mill 1 bucket at a time. That way it shares a nice even mix throughout the feed mill. Well, it's a gorgeous night out, but that doesn't really say much about what the weather's going to do, because I did see that we had about a 20% chance for 1 inch or greater of snow between now and the next 3 or 4 days. So another beautiful sunset, I gotta give it that. Cold as all get out, but yeah, we will probably get to the snoot tomorrow, and we want to start harvesting again as soon as possible. So we remanned it for the time being so that we could harvest some. There was last Saturday, I think it was, that we had I forgot the light. Last Saturday we kind of remanned it up so that it would work for the time being, but we got to get that new snoot on. So that's about it for this video. One thing, I am going to try to start doing more videos in 4K. So I just got my new camera. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but this is my first video that I used it on, and it seems to be working out pretty well. My only concern or thing that I don't like about it is the poor battery life. The image quality is supposed to be better, but the battery life is at least half of what my previous cameras have been. So, sun's going down. This is what they call the golden hour, where everything turns with a warm hue. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all how farms work. And I will try to do some more videos, more farming in 4K. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do every video like this, though. The problem with 4K is that it's really hard on my computer. It takes probably about twice as long to edit, which is why I'm probably not going to keep it up. And it takes up a lot of space, and it just takes a long time to upload and like I said, edit. So my computer can't handle it very well. I want to do some more videos and start kind of easing my way into it, but not every video is going to be like this. I might make a playlist, and for those of you who are wanting to use the full advantage of your 4K TVs, because I know I get Snapchats of all the time of my face on other people's screens. So thanks for watching, guys.